Well, we're leaving the hotel and we're heading to Newton Circus. The time is 25 minutes past 2 in the morning. We've just finished work and we're going to go and get a curry. The engineers and the curry, we noticed a trend where, well, it was Ron actually who used to say let's go for a curry on Saturday night. And then we noticed that the races where we went for a curry we would win, and the ones where we didn't we would lose. And actually there's almost no exceptions to that rule. And if you look at recent history, Belgium, no curries, we lost. Because there aren't Indian restaurants in that bit of Spa. Monza, no Indian restaurants, no curry, we lost. So we're pretty optimistic, even though we're not on pole, that if we all go for a curry, and it seems that the more people that go, the more successful you can be. So we're going with a big group outing tonight. We'll all do that, and then hopefully we can find some way of winning tomorrow. Over the season, probably the best one we've found so far is Mexico. And there's probably about 17 races where we've got good curry houses. We like to keep them happy, so we send them all Christmas cards every year from us. We've got to go in here. And over time you build a relationship, because they are as important a part of the team as some of the other people. But we'll go and show you the place. Hassan, who's the guy who runs the stall and has done for decades, and I think before him his father ran it, and it's quite a popular place. Very small, but very good. It's not really that kind of a restaurant, and I wouldn't even say it's a restaurant. You might have slightly the wrong idea here. It's best described as unpretentious. You probably wouldn't bring someone here on a date. Yeah. Actually, when we came to Singapore, first came in 2008, and because we don't finish work until 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, we thought there'd be places to eat, and everywhere was shut. And it took a while before we found this place, Newton Circus, and this is actually open for a lot of the market traders because they finish work at funny times. But it's quite good. It's a real hive of activity. Look at this place. Come on in. We've actually got our own table here, so
nhưng mà em biết.
So you got there's all Red Bull there. Do you see that? Corner. Yeah. You see, Red Bull must have heard about the curry thing, so they're all out en masse eating curry. Right, here we go. Hang on, come here. How are you doing? Yeah. Hassan, my main man.
Good to see you.
So this is Paul. He's just
my name is
documenting this story.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
This is Hassan's shop. As you can see, it's
So we try butter chicken.
Operation.
Thank you. What food do you like to have, sir, today? Usually have butter chicken.
Yeah, butter chicken. So and a naan bread. Yeah. All good, right. Excellent.
I hold it. This is the what we call kutu prata. So I'm gonna put some spices sauce, and you got chili. That's the masala. We will add on with some spices, and we have some egg, some meat, and onion, and so we have some cabbage. And you want a hot, spicy, cut chilies.
That's for Bono.
Yeah, that's what we call. You used to have this butter chicken.
Yeah.
This is the butter chicken, and especially the gravy. Have a good recipe. So the guys really like it. This is the butter chicken sauce.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a very spicy chili sauce. This is very spicy. You can't drink it.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Spicy.
Yeah. Why do I have to? But what happens if I'm broken tomorrow?
Drink it. And drink it. He said drink it.
No, nothing.
Bono's curry arrived, and I said to Bono, how hot is it? Bono said, oh, it's pretty hot. So I said, I'll try it, I'll pretend it's okay. And then, so I said, yeah, it's not too bad. And Sam Bird, our reserve driver, was there. And he said, can I have a go? We said, yeah, it's not so bad. It's more tingly than hot. And he went for the big scoop. ate it and was properly destroyed. Dave's a racing driver. Yeah.
He was crying.
Tough. He was actually crying, I think, I'm afraid to say. Sorry, Sam, you're watching this. So we went to the center of Monza, full of pizza, full of amazing food, and we noticed that the guys serving the food didn't look like they were from Monza originally, and it turns out they're from Sri Lanka, and we asked them, can you do us a curry? And they can. And it was an amazing curry in the center of Monza on a Saturday night with 1,000 angry Italians around us. Beautiful. Pumpkin curry like you could eat in the middle of Sri Lanka. Gorgeous.
I wanted to know what the garlic
flannel was about.
I don't want to talk about the garlic flannel. I don't want to talk about it. It was a painful experience and one I would not like to repeat. It is in retrospect.
No, it's funny. Well, hilarious.
I went to the toilet at a curry house. I came back to the table. There was one naan left. It was lovely, it was warm, it was garlicky, it looked just right. It tasted salty, more salty than you would expect. I ate it, and I now regret it and will regret it forevermore. And I'm not so
It was Ronnie.
He didn't fall.
I can still sort of taste it a little bit, you know.
I invented it, and basically the only thing we've eaten since we came to Singapore is butter chicken from Hassan. And
You've been to Cape
sorry?
You've been to the motorhome for lunch.
No, okay, I had lunch at the motorhome. Simon is a purist. He hasn't eaten anything apart from butter chicken from Hassan.
Yeah.
And we arrived here on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's Saturday. That's all Simon's eaten.
Well, it's, a fundamentalist, not a purist.
I know them for 8 years, since start from F1. That's my very good friend. He's from Sky Sports. Thank you.
There's your butter chicken curry. Now, one thing that we always say we need is not to have the bones in, because sometimes they just must hack at the chicken with a big knife and it's full of all bits of rib cage. But this is boneless. It would be wrong to say you couldn't improve the presentation slightly, because as you can see it's all up the side of the bowl, but there's they've gone for the yogurty swirl. Here we go, naan bread. Now that's the plain naan as well, and that's basically what you eat here. Thank you very much. So as you can see, we've got the cutleries arrived. It's not, I have to say, it's not the best. And trying to cut. You see this? If you look at this spoon, try and get the camera on that. It's not very strong. You can see from there, yeah. So one of the difficult things is you're trying to cut the chicken, but without bursting a hole through the bottom of the bowl. That's not straightforward. What they don't give you is a knife. Yeah. So for some reason, this is what you get: 2 spoons, 1 fork, no knife. But that's the way it is. And Simon once actually brought his own cutlery from the motorhome. So that's 4 chilies. None for me, because I don't want to feel gurgly tomorrow. So Simon's sort of in the middle. He's on 2 or 3.
So like when you told me to go get Jake Cullen's headphones, I was like,
Not about Crown Jewels, bloody gun, driving motorbikes.
Centenary Race, isn't it? That was the other standout memory, was that?
270 years.
So we do that scraping. Okay, so that's the curry done. That's pretty much the preparation finished. There's not a lot that we have to do after this, but we'll just, we'll see how the race goes. Obviously, things can happen at the start, things can happen with the tyres, strategy, all of that stuff. But when you've got the groundwork in, you can be pretty confident that the rest of it will probably take care of itself. But we'll do a little bit after the race, and we can we can review whether it worked.